Hello, everybody. Oh, sorry if that's loud. Let's see. Is this good? Let me know, you guys. I'm having to use. Oh, hold on. What's this? Okay. Oh, sorry if that's loud. Oh, let's see. Sorry, guys. Ooh, how are y'all doing today? I need a new mic because this one is not working. So, it won't connect for some reason. Probably because I dropped it last week. But let me know if you guys can hear me okay. I'm trying to mess with the laptop's mic. No mood music for right now. Um, just in case you guys can't hear me with the music playing over it. I am so flustered, y'all. So you know, apologies. You can hear me. Is it like a decent volume though, or do you guys want me to turn it up if you um, prefer? Let me know. Because I'm sure my laptop microphone is probably super old and not like great. Oh, thanks, Albert. Um, there we go. I had a way to. Yeah, it's not gonna be the best today. I'm gonna turn it up if I can. Okay. Do 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 do. I knew. Hmm. Is this? Where did I see that? Oh, okay. I think. Okay. I've turned it up a bit, and I'm hoping it doesn't kill your ears. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the General Hospital After Show. I am your host, Dion Gabriel, and we got a lot to talk about today. Full disclosure, I do not have any notes. It's been a crazy weekend for me. If you guys didn't know, I had my first show in 9 months with my band, and on Friday night, and it was crazy. It went pretty well. Um, I was terrified the whole week because I caught a cold. And like these songs again, I think I've said it in the past, are like the hardest vocally I've ever had to do. Lots of screaming involved. So I had to rally, y'all. I had to rally and just hope for the best. And it went all right. Like I wasn't my best, but it went pretty decently, and we had a blast. So that was kind of a cool experience. It was nice being back at Black Bar, which is the first place that I performed, and yeah, it was great. Me and the boys, AJ and Rob, killed it. And the good news is the whole thing was filmed, so you guys will get to actually see the full concert as soon as I edit it all together and make it look as beautiful as I can. And shout out to everyone that filmed it for me, because crazy, crazy. Mr. Rockstar. Aw. Yeah, no, it was a great time. It was a great time, and lots of people were out to support, and all the other bands were incredible as well. So I couldn't have asked for a better night except for like not having to be terrified the whole week with my cold. Um, yeah, and yeah, guys, I caught another cold. Like after recovering from the last one from last month, I caught another one. I was like, damn. Um, but oh well. But enough about me. We're here to talk about Drew Cain because the man got shot at the beginning of the week. And the first thing I want to say is the scene, the final scene of the Tuesday episode with the montage. So beautifully shot, so creepy and eerie with the music that they used, and I don't know. It reminded me like GH is capable of like putting together a solid episode. I mean, they kind of set it up to have everyone just kind of reiterate that they want Drew dead, and we got a whole town of suspects. The list is long. Drew did not die. Just to just to start with that. Unfortunately, he's not dead yet. He's like a cockroach. But and, yeah, the whole town is suspects. Um, I the, Allison, I'm with you. It's probably Sidwell, and like it kind of annoys me. But I mean, we could be wrong. Who knows? Sometimes GH is capable of zigging when we're thinking that they're going to zag, and it could be one of those times. Aside from Sidwell, my other sort of theory, and I hate that I'm even thinking of this, but I would not um, put it past the writers to give Willow a split personality, because the little creepy smiles and the things that she did, like I don't know, seemed sus. But like the way Willow's acting, I don't think she's aware. If she did it, I don't think she's aware that she did it. So many suspects here. He's still alive, and I don't know. By the way that Drew got shot, I don't think he saw the killer either, because he was flat on his stomach and just like in shock. She isn't mentally stable. Yeah, she sure isn't. So I wouldn't doubt that it's her. If it's not Sidwell, that Willow with a split personality or some sense of unawareness in her mind, she did it. Um, but the interesting thing is, we did establish this week that Michael was parked down the street when Drew was shot, and Tracy saw him there, so she thinks he did it. But she's, rallying and being like, "Do not tell me anything more or less. Just the less I know, the better." Michael didn't deny it, but he didn't like say that he did it either. And Allison, you said he could be Willow, but she doesn't act like she remembers. Yeah, like that's what I'm thinking. Like I don't think if she did it that she's aware, but it wouldn't surprise me if she did it. Well, Angel, it's hard to say like what would she be doing in Liz's house? That would like what would she be doing? There's nothing that she needs to do over there that would cause her to like I don't know, be weird in the house. But I don't know. And then of course the other suspects are everyone else that hates Drew. I don't buy that Alexis would do it. I think that she was genuinely downstairs with Rick, and she couldn't say that to Dante because you know she's got a van in her basement. But I truly think that she was down there and that she didn't do it. Then there is Curtis. He was too cool for school when he was hanging out with Jordan. He doesn't seem like someone that just committed murder or tried to murder, attempted murder. Angel said split personality shit or sleepwalking. Yeah, something weird, and it's been going on with Willow since losing custody of her kids. And I don't know. Obviously, it's established that Kai and Trina could not have done it because they were in the other room when he got shot. And Stella, would she really do it? I don't know. Alexis wouldn't do a discount. True, true. I'm trying to think. Portia and Nina. I don't think that they would just leave the leave the brown dog and just go and kill or shoot Drew. Like I would like Nina is capable of murder, certainly. I just don't think that she did this. I think that she truly thinks that Willow did it. But I don't blame Willow for thinking that Nina was just trying to give her an alibi. And I think Nina and Portia think that each of them did it. And they're just kind of being coy about it. Stella's not a killer. Yeah. So I don't know. Like, I'm with you guys that are saying, like, it's likely Sidwell. You know, he's just trying to get rid of all the people that are making issues for him. Drew is certainly one of them. The judge also died last week. The judge in Michael's case. And Sidwell seems to be the likely suspect. I think what's going to happen there is that I think that Sidwell's trying to frame Sonny for that murder. Because I don't think, if this is being investigated, because obviously Drew started an investigation with the big sum of money that was wired to the judge's account, and right before, the verdict. And since the verdict went in Michael's favor, like, they're going to point fingers at Sonny or Michael. So, I don't know. Portia was in bed with Isaiah, but we saw her, like, sneaking after the fact that he was, like, that he was shot. No, they mentioned that Drew started an investigation on the judge. Diane and Sonny were talking about it. So, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but that's what I think Sidwell's plan is. I think he's going to frame Sonny or Michael for paying off the judge to try and get rid of Sonny once and for all. And I mean, the verdict's gonna have to get thrown out, and that gives Drew a window to pay off a judge to rule in Willow's favor. But we'll see what happens. I mean, he apparently is critical but stable, which is a conundrum. But like, I don't know. He's critically stable, you guys. He ain't going anywhere yet, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Lulu's putting on her sleuthin' hat, which I'm like, ay ay ay, Lulu, stop. You are not a detective. And Martin tried to sell her the story of Drew using his political power to uh, investigate Stella just to get back at Curtis. But the problem is Stella did commit fraud, so like there is kind of a bit of a situation there. She can't really write an article without like potentially throwing Stella under the bus. Poor Lulu is dumb. Yeah. Cindy said Michael wouldn't have left a body. He is too street smart for that. But would Sidwell leave a body? I don't know. I mean, probably. If he killed the judge. Oh, the cops don't know. Well, I mean, but the ball is rolling on the investigation regardless. So someone knows. But anyway, it it was a good week. It was a good week. It's like a little annoying that like we can kind of guess who who the main suspects would be, or who would be most likely to try and kill Drew, and to why. But my hope is that they just kind of like have someone unexpected do it. Like maybe it's the character that's related to Monica. Maybe she killed uh, Drew, or tried to kill Drew. Valentine and Charlotte will be back. See, I haven't been able to catch up, y'all. Like, I've been out of it all weekend, you guys. It's just been a fever dream this whole weekend. But, yeah. I've not paid attention to any of the soap news, any acting spoilers, and nothing. So, yeah. Brooklyn said, "How are they going to give Willow access to Drew's daughter when she's unstable?" Well, that's the thing. Like, no one's like gone on record saying that Willow is unstable. She's just a bad mom to her kids, according to the ruling. But like, Drew granted Willow custody, so they can't really, go against that. And I don't think Willow's going to put Scout in harm. I think that Scout, I think that Willow will take care of Scout, if only to help her cope with not having her kids. And she'll know that Scout is terrified for her dad, and um, you know, do her best to comfort her in her time of need. Um, no, she's very unstable, Kaiwa, and everyone else can see it but you. Sorry to say. But anyway, the Alcine said he won't die. Can't be that lucky, right? We're not that lucky. We had to sit through Peter August for 4 years before they figured it out to get rid of him. Yeah, you got to find Scout first. Yeah, so Scout left her camp. She disappeared after breakfast. My guess is that she's probably with Cody, because Cody was trying to call Molly once it was established that Scout went missing. My guess is that she probably found out that her dad was shot from one of the other camp kids through the media. Someone told her, and she ran away. Probably to the Quartermains, because where else is she going to go? And yeah, I think she's with Cody. I think she's with Cody at the Q's. That is my guess. And yeah, it's I don't know. I just feel so damn bad for Scout. You know? Yeah, you think she's with Cody too? Yeah. Um, yeah, I love that Liz is taking care of Willow as well, because like Elizabeth has been the town pariah. She knows she's made stupid mistakes herself and has had to sit with the consequences. And she even had her own mental breakdown for some of her choices that she made. So I think she sees that in Willow. That Willow is not well. She is struggling to cope with the fact that she doesn't have her kids. So, yeah. I think Liz has compassion for Willow in that way. And I don't fault her for that. Willow needs help. Willow needs friends to just, like, get her into therapy, first of all. Like, outcome or not, like, she is not okay. She's messing, she messed with Sasha's kid and scared them out of the country. And, you know, and she, like, smiled, like, evilly about it. That is not, like, the Willow that anyone knows. The secretary at this camp sucks. Yeah, kinda. Kinda. She's not, whoever it is, they've lost Scout twice. So, I don't know. Camp Lila needs some help. Willow is still better in foster care. Yeah, I agree. Like, again, I don't think that Willow's going to do any harm to Scout. Like, obviously, she cares about Scout. She loves Scout. And it's not that she didn't love her kids either, but she's going to take care of Drew's kid the best way she can. Because no one else can, because he has that restraining order against the entire family. So, and I think Alexis understands that she needs to, like, there's nothing she can do right now, and the only way that she can kind of do anything is just to be like, Willow, please take care of Scout. We can't. We need to trust that you will take care of her until Drew as well. So, yeah. I don't know. Well, I mean, Willow does have, like, Willow had Isaiah as a friend as well. Whatever happened to Willow's psych evaluation, probably the writers forgot. Like, Just like it's just straight and simple. It's just like they've not mentioned it ever since. We've not heard any results of what if she had one, what the results were. But like at the same time, that was such a like fresh situation. She was obviously in shock at the time that she would have had a psych eval if it actually happened. That they'd had to like check in with her a few weeks later as well. I don't see them bringing back Elizabeth's parents at all for just for Monica's funeral. But maybe they'll like play a nod and have him send flowers. But I don't think we're gonna see him. Um, but yeah, so I guess that's something that we can talk about right now. We'll get into like the rest of the show in a minute. But there has been a sneak preview that has revealed that they are going to put the character of Monica to rest. That they're starting the ball rolling on her death storyline. And obviously, this is going to rush into, I believe, um, someone that's probably going to be Monica's sister, someone related to Monica. That's coming in, played by I can't even, Erica Slezak. Is that her name? So we'll see how that goes. I'm just glad that we're finally getting anything. Like it took a ridiculously long time to get to the point where Monica is gonna be not up in her room frail anymore. Almost a whole year, guys. But it is what it is. But I do think that the writers are going to handle the the death with the utmost care. I think that Frank Valentini had a lot of respect for Leslie Charleston, and I think he wants to do her justice. So I think that it'll be a beautiful story, heartbreaking, of course, as well. But yeah, um, we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. I'm excited for it, if only to give like characters closure and to you know, it's been a bit silly having Monica just do everything from her room and like be such a constant in a way that's like it's almost silly, you know. Monica's just been upstairs in her room the whole time. Maybe Monica killed or tried to kill Drew. Maybe Monica used whatever ounce of energy she had to try to end his life. You know. One more thing I want to say about the scene with Drew getting shot. We see a silhouette, and the silhouette sure as hell looks like Willow. But would it like with the bob haircut and everything? But would it be? You know what I mean? Like, would it be that obvious? But it's like because the shadow was so prominent, like it's like it wanted us to think it was Willow. I don't know. Do you think Terry will get a promotion? She's the chief of staff already. What more of a promotion can Terry get? Or do you see the sneak preview? There wasn't like a video. It was just an article that revealed the like it was like a fall preview article of like what's coming this fall in Port Charles, and they mentioned they're going to be killing off the character of Monica. I'm sure there's multiple articles. I think I saw it on Soap Central, but just like briefly in passing. But yeah, I Erica Slezak. Okay, thank you SLJ. But yeah, it's Monica's job as head of the hospital. I mean, I feel like with Monica being bedridden for the past year, I think someone else probably has the role right now that we just don't know, which is fine, you know. And you know, I'd love to see Terry more, but we just never see her. She's always off doing something else off screen, which is unfortunate. But yeah. All right, now Drew drama aside, the other sort of drama that happened this week was, you know, in Croatia with Britt and Joss and Vaughn and Jason. Oh, Colette has similar hair. Yeah, we're getting yeah. Let's talk about Colette. I don't know. Maybe I guess could be Colette, but I don't know. I feel like that would just fall flat a little bit, you know. Does anyone think it's Christina that shot Drew? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Not this time. She'd be acting a little more antsy if she did. And she also wouldn't like let her mom take the blame for her crime a second time. But yeah. So yeah. Anyway, in Croatia, Joss and Vaughn were caught, as you guys know. They've been tied up. Britt came in. She did her best to help them. She basically just gave Jocelyn some scissors to cut herself loose and to try to get a jump on the guards when they get back in. But unfortunately, because Vaughn was getting beat up, Joss stuck around to try to save him, and they ended up tied up again. So great WSBing, Joss and Vaughn. Y'all are really killing it. I can't take the story seriously, but um, Britt tried to call Jason on the burner phone, and while they didn't get a good connection, it was enough to have him go back to the resort, and he checked back into his room and instantly got shot at, and he killed the guy. And then he found a note from Britt in Britt's room to go to where she currently is likely at, and we see him go into the room at the end of the episode on Friday. So yeah, yeah. Britt and Jason part 2, I guess. See if things go better this time around in their conversation. It'll be interesting to see what will happen when Britt tells Jason, because she's going to tell him that Jocelyn's in the WSB. Jocelyn's kidnapped and in a room, and apparently is WSB. Oh man, Jocelyn is too small to be a spy. The height doesn't really bother me. It's just that like she's such an amateur at this point that it's like I don't know. It's just laughable. It's laughable. There are other characters that are young that would be more convincing of a spy than her. I chose her over Carly. I don't think he's technically chosen Britt over Carly. I mean, I think he genuinely feels bad about it, but I sadly think that like, no matter how Britt feels or how mad Britt is, there's never going to be a time where Jason's gonna put Carly anything but first, in my opinion, which is sad for any relationship that he has. And he should have broken that sort of curse with Sam. I think he tried to at one point, but the Jason that ended up doing it was Billy Miller's Drew that thought he was Jason. Emma should have been the young spy. I agree. I think Britt is okay. She was in the preview, so uh, like the preview for like the next General Hospital. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to her telling Jason about Jocelyn and how that conversation is going to go. And there's no way Jason's not going to tell Carly that Joss is in the WSB. He won't care, you know, what the WSB try to convince him of or not. Because I think most likely, if Jack catches wind that Jason is aware that Jocelyn is a spy, he's going to try and convince him to not tell her in every way that he can. Because he's too scared to lose Carly. And I'm like, well, dude, you should have thought of that before you recruited Jocelyn to be a secret agent and put her life at risk and have her almost die on a mission. And also hide the fact that Jocelyn killed Cyrus Renault. But yeah. Interesting week indeed, though. To be fair, a lot of the actors, Kaiwan, are shorter, much shorter than they seem in real life. Everyone looks a bit taller on screen. But yeah, the height, again, doesn't bother me. I'm just like, I don't know. It's just hard to, it's a hard sell for me to see her as a spy. And like, I like the idea of like the WSB coming back into the fold and seeing spies in Port Charles again. I don't even mind Vaughn. You know, he's an okay character, I guess. He's falling for Joss, clearly. He's worried about her genuinely. You know, he's admitting it to her. But we're left where we're left. Maybe Emma will be a spy soon, too. Who knows? She'll probably figure out all this shit before, like, the WSB does anyway. Just by sticking to Dalton. In any case, that's kind of GH in a nutshell. There was only 4 episodes this week, and all of it, minus the Croatia stuff, was about Drew, and just trying to like make everyone confused as to who the possible shooter would be. Allison, you said, I just don't see Joss as a spy. Yeah, it's a hard sell. Just because it was so left field as well. I don't know. Yeah. Again, I like the idea of the WSB being back in action in Port Charles, but interesting choice of characters to lead into it. She's too emotional, really. Well, I'm. I would like to think because Anna was so young when she was in the WSB, and we really didn't see her origins, but just based on Anna talking about what she went through and experienced at the young age when she was Jocelyn's age, I would imagine that Anna was probably very much like Jocelyn and like didn't realize what she got herself into until after she got in like actual danger and like realized how much she has to sacrifice to be a spy. So I'd like to think that Anna probably started out just as emotional and traumatized as Jocelyn. But you know, here we are. Here we are. But yeah, I don't have much more to say about that about the show. It was a great week. Um, I hope whoever the shooter is someone that we don't suspect the most, and I think most of our suspects or suspicions lie on Sidwell or mentally ill Willow, and a hint of Colette. But like, I don't think any of us buy that it's Portia or Curtis or Stella or Alexis, and or Michael. It's just a little bit weird. Like, what was Michael doing there is the only thing. But it's just too obvious. Good night, Brooklyn. But yeah, we're going to end the stream here. So thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, Nina. Well, no, I don't think Nina either. I really don't. She's certainly capable of it, but I really don't think she did it. Nina straight up lied. But I think she genuinely lied because she thought that Willow might have done it. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Or because Willow doesn't have an alibi, she wanted to give her one. I don't think it's because she was covering for herself, because she knows that's how she lost Willow in the first place. So I just don't think it's her. How about Scout? I would love it to be Scout, Janet. Honestly. Can you imagine? But no, the person that shot Drew was clearly an adult. And practically towering over Drew when they shot her or shot him the second time. And again, the silhouette had short hair. And Scout does not. But yeah. Alright, guys. But yeah, I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this live stream, give it a big old thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to. Once again, sorry about the audio. This stream, I'm going to have to get a new mic. But until then, I'll do my best to live stream with you guys. No live stream this Wednesday. And the only reason is that it's the day before my birthday. So I'm gonna, take a minute. But I think next Wednesday we'll be live streaming again, and we'll be live streaming on Sunday, of course, as well. So I'll catch you guys then. Have a great week. I'm excited to see GH tomorrow. I hope you guys are too.